Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So today on Berry's Couch we'll be discussing the pros and cons of being a parent. We're going to be talking about what it takes to be a parent, the challenges that comes with being a parent, and what we can do, to make it easier for us to be a parent. So if you're joining my channel for the first time, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment for me below, and also put on your post notification. So I'm just going to go right into it. First of all, I'm going to be talking about the pros of being a parent, the good stuff, the good part, And we all know that when you become a parent, you feel this unconditional love for your child, like the love you never thought you had in your heart. That is one of the beautiful things of being a parent. Feeling unconditional love, that bond that you never thought you could have with anybody. Immediately that child comes out, you are totally a different person. So feeling unconditional love is one of the benefits, one of the pros of being a parent. Now we all know that as parents, we have butterflies in our stomach when we watch our children grow. So it is our joy to see our children or our child grow, from achieving each of the milestones that every child is meant to achieve, from being a baby to a toddler, from crawling, walking, running, and starting school. Those are the things that we love to see our children do. Those are the things that the milestones we love our children to achieve. So as a parent, you get to watch your child grow from being a little baby into this great and beautiful adult. That is one of the benefits of being a parent. You get to watch a small child that came out of you, a small child that you raised. You get to watch that child do so many things. You'll be so amazed by the things that child can do, with what that child can achieve. So being a parent gives you this joy. It changes you to a totally different person. The joy that comes with parenting is one of the benefits, of being a parent. Having to have memories with your child, one time, play, and sometimes cry too. That is the joy that comes with being a parent. Now, another beautiful thing about being a parent is building a family. We all want to have a family. We all want to have people that we look back to, and people that we are related. We don't want to be alone. In this part of the world, family is key. Yes. When you have family, you know that you have treasure. Building a family as a parent is one of the benefits, the beautiful benefit to have family. People look out for, people are proud of you, people admire your family. It's a beautiful thing. Now for mothers, it gives you a sense of purpose that, okay, I am now a parent. It gives you this purpose of having to put things together, making sure that this child is brought up in a way that is going to bring joy to the family at the end of the day, going to bring peace, and not the other way around. It gives you a purpose in raising this child the right way, what you're supposed to do, guiding this child to making the right choices in life. So having a family, being a parent gives you purpose. That you're no longer taking care of yourself alone. You have responsibility. It gives you zeal, gives you purpose. So that is one of the beautiful things also of being a parent. I don't know if I'm making sense to anybody. The mistakes some of our parents have done, you will know to not make the same mistakes. And also from experiences of people which you have heard, which people have shared to you, you will know the right steps, the right directions to take in bringing up a child. So this is the sense of purpose I'm talking about. You watch, you make it right from other people's mistakes, and also you know the good from the bad. Loving a child doesn't mean spoiling that child. Yes, you can spoil a child in a good way, but raising that child to be a good part in the society and not being the problem, it's always a joy. When people look at the child, they see the parent. When people look at that child, they say, oh, this child was raised properly. So as a parent, that is the beautiful thing. It gives you purpose to pushing that child to do the right thing, to make the right choices, the right decisions in life. So without wasting much of our time, I am going to go straight into the cons, which are the challenges that comes with parenting. Number one and most important thing is financial burden. Yes, raising a child requires money. So that is why you have to be ready financially and otherwise to be able to raise a child. You don't want to bring in a child into this world for that child to come and suffer. You don't want to bring in a child that you cannot take care of, because first of all, that child wasn't asked to be born. Yes. So raising a child requires money. You have to make provision for that. You have to make provision for that child, because whatever that child needs, it is in your place to provide for that child. Yes, it is in your place. Let's say, for example, you have a child who totally refuses to suckle on the mother's breast. What do you do next? You have to look for baby milk to give that child. And in doing this, you might try the first milk, which might turn out not to be too good for the child. You have to try another until you get to the one that suits that baby. What does that require? It requires money. You have to buy baby clothes, diapers, so many things that you need to get for that child. So to be able to achieve these things, you have to have money. So that is the number one challenge that comes with parenting. You don't want to have a child you cannot take care of. You don't want to have a child that will come into this world and in turn be a burden to you. A child is not supposed to be a burden to the parent, because number one, that child wasn't asked to be born. So that is one of the challenges that comes with parenting. Financial burden. Now the second thing is lack of sleep. Oh, we don't want to talk about that, because when you have a child, you no longer determine the time that you sleep. That child determines the time that you sleep. For us parents, you need to see how when your child is sleeping, we're all hurrying so that we join that child at that time to sleep, because once that child is up, it is over. There is no rest for you until that child rests again. And as a mother, you will not solely depend on a nanny, because you want to have bonding time with your child. You want your child to know you. So you will have to bear those challenges to be able to bond with that child. Even at night, when the child says, "I'm not sleeping tonight," you as a mom will also not sleep. Your child cannot be awake and you are sleeping. It's not possible. So you have to be awake with that child. So that is another challenge. Lack of sleep. You cannot sleep when your child is awake. You have to be awake to take care of your child. So guys, it is not a walk in the park. Being a parent is very challenging. It is also beautiful. We as parents will not have it the other way around. We will go through it over and over again. Because at the end of the day, it's a beautiful thing to watch a child grow. Now, another cons of being a parent is loss of freedom. Yes, I said it. You no longer have your freedom because a little boss is in town. So you don't have to get up and go as usual like you used to do. You have to make decisions by including your child in every decision you make, because that child comes first. So you have to make those decisions based on what is going to favor the child. So you don't have your own freedom at all. Maybe till the child grows to a certain age. But as a parent, that is another challenge that comes with being a parent. You don't up and go. You have to reconsider every decision, every steps, anything at all you need to do. That child has to come first. It's nature. That's how it is. Now, the last one is endless responsibilities. Yes. There are some of us that our parents are still taking care of us till now. There are some of us that even till now are still living with our parents as single male or female who is above 30, but still living with our parents. That is one of the cons of being a parent, because that is your child. You're not going to chase your child away. So that child is a responsibility, even when you're old, because you still see that child as a little baby. Sometimes some children take advantage of it, which is not a nice thing to do. But that is one of the cons of being a parent. endless responsibility. You take care of that child from the baby to toddler to adulthood. Even when that child gets married, that child is still a responsibility. It doesn't have to be financial responsibility. Emotionally, you have to be there for that child. Mentally, you have to be there, to support. So the responsibility is endless as a parent. And we do it with joy, because that is one of the life challenges that comes with being a parent. So that is it for the topic for us today. I hope you really found this video interesting. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this is your first time here, please subscribe, share this video to your family, friends and loved ones. Also, leave a comment for me. You can also put on your post notification so that when next I post a video, you'll be the first to know. I really appreciate you guys, and thank you for staying true and watching this video to the end. I appreciate you so much, and I hope to see you next week in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.